Yo, what is up, my Turtle Topians? What's poppin'? It's Jacob Curry back with another absolute banger. Today is leave day, day one of the trip going to AmFest, the American Festival. It is the biggest party in the conservative movement, and today I get the golden opportunity to go for day one, day two, day three, and day four from Thursday to Sunday. Today is day one. We are just leaving my home in Las Vegas. It's gonna take us about 6 hours to get there. I'm gonna be vlogging the trip there, and of course, the speakers today and our hotel and stuff. So it's gonna be a fun ride, so stay tuned. If you do like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on that bell notification so you guys are notified when I do upload next. And yeah, let's just get straight into AmFest. The road trip to AmFest was so much fun. Just being able to see the different things while in the car, all the brushes, all the leaves, all the bushes, the trucks that were constantly around us, seeing all of those were great. First stop. Our first stop, we decided to hit up this mobile gas station. Some really good people worked here. As we continued to make our way into Phoenix, we finally got back on the highway, got back into society really, and then we started to see some buildings and some billboards and all that other fun stuff when we were driving into Phoenix. The outskirts of Phoenix are beautiful. The city skyline that you can see as you're driving on the highway getting into the city is really beautiful, seeing the billboards. A lot of injury law firm, especially this guy named Rafi. Then we saw this weird ball thing, and then we continued to see all the plantation. We saw the palm trees and the trees and all the beautifulness of Phoenix on the outskirts, and we saw Chase Field, home of the Arizona Diamondbacks, a plane, and then we finally got to the airport. Alright guys, just got into Phoenix, Arizona. It was a long car trip, about a 6.5 hour car ride, but we are officially here in Phoenix, Arizona, AmFest. The Arizona Convention Center is literally right there. I have to walk to my hotel. It's about a 15-minute walk, so I'm gonna head to the hotel, get on the right clothes, and head over to the convention center. It's gonna be great. All right guys, just made it up to the hotel. It is insane in here. We'll do a quick little vlog about the hotel. Is this, I'm not sure what that does. So let me turn on the light. Oh, here we go. So it's got a full-on sink. It's got a full-on sink, and the sink turns into a microwave, which turns into all of this. It's got a full-on fridge. Like, look at the freaking fridge. Like, this is insane, y'all. And then it's got like cabinets and stuff. That is just insane. And then, of course, you walk in here. My camera's a little blurry, but you walk in here and you got like literally everything. Like, you got the TV. Then over here, you got like the wardrobe area. You can put your outfits in and stuff. I'm sharing this hotel with a couple other people, so I'm not sure how much I'll do in the hotel. But yeah, this is insane, y'all. This is just a crazy view, too. Day one of AmFest. Oh my goodness. So we're actually looking for the Taco Bell Cantina right now. I know I saw it on my way over here. I'm just not exactly sure where, copyright, but I actually, I'm not sure of where I saw it. I know when I was walking over here, I saw it. So I gotta go find the Taco Bell Cantina. If not, I gotta go find somewhere else I can eat before actually going to day one of the AmFest. So I'm gonna go search around, see if I can't find something to eat, and then we'll head right over to the convention center. So that right there, fellas, is Footprint Center, home of the Phoenix Suns of the National Basketball Association. Devin Booker's been in that building. Holy crap. All right, guys, so we just ate. We did end up going to the Taco Bell Cantina, which I think was a little interesting. I think the food there was really good, although the wait time was insane. So currently it is 5:03, according to that clock in there. It's 5:03. We're heading over to the Arizona Convention Center right now. That way we can hop in line, go ahead and get the events, because Charlie Kirk comes out and he starts to speak at about 5:20-ish. So hopefully there's not that much of a line to actually get our pass, because we do need to grab our pass before actually entering into the convention center. So let's hope that there's not much of a line to get our pass. But then after that, we'll head right into the convention center and we will get ready and get started for AmFest weekend 2024. So we finally were able to make it to the convention center. We saw some really cool things on the outside of the convention center, including these big trucks that say America's #1 trucking company, God First, and then we saw more stickers on the wall that said AmFest, bringing America back, and then we saw the front of it, which was really cool, and then we made our way inside where there was more. We stood in the line, but there was more stickers saying AmFest on them, and then we finally made it into the room where more lines happened, where we had to pick up our passes. And then we saw this TV that had Donald Trump, Charlie Kirk, and Tucker Carlson on it, and then we finally got to the front to grab our passes. Alright guys, we are all checked in. I remember this exact scene. Holy Toledo. Yeah, so we actually are all checked in, like Media Row down there. Oh my goodness, holy crap. Look at that. So yeah, I just got checked in. I got my badge. It says my name on it. Got some QR codes on the back. I'm guessing it just say scan to learn more and stuff. So I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, we are officially here, and look at this. Wow. This is insane. Media Row right now. My goodness, that's Charlie Kirk. It's Charlie Kirk. Is it Donald Trump Jr.? I don't know who that is, but that's Charlie Kirk right there. It's Charlie Kirk, y'all. Holy crap. This is insane. So what you guys are seeing right now, that is Charlie Kirk and Ben Shapiro there. We continued to walk around and we saw a bunch of different news booths, and we saw sets of news stations, including Real America's Voice with Steve Bannon, and then so my freaking microphone actually died. So I am currently talking in the video right now. You just can't hear me, so I have to do the voiceover for pretty much the rest of the video because I didn't realize it until I got back to my hotel. So I continued to walk into the exhibition hall for the first time. I'm seeing all of the booths as they have to offer, the different companies that decide to come to AmFest to pretty much show off their company, what they do, what their causes are, and I met some different people, some people that have serious passions for their company and what they want to do and how they want to bring their company and how their company involves and helps the conservative movement and how it did help the conservative movement in our massive win in November for Donald J. Trump. So I continued to walk around and continued to talk while I realized that my microphone was still very much dead. We saw what is a memorial to all the veterans and people in our military. So thank you to everybody that has served in our military or is currently serving. Thank you for your service. Then we made our way inside the actual convention center. So this was what they called Hall 4/5. So this was the combination of the Arizona or the Phoenix Downtown Convention Center's Hall 4 and 5. We did the national anthem to start off the relay of events that happened this 4-day weekend. And we sat there and we said the Pledge of Allegiance. And during this, I said a bit of a prayer, just telling God to keep us safe. And then we started to watch these videos of how Charlie Kirk and how Turning Point USA and how the conservative movement was bashed and talked so bad about on the fake media, the fake news that reported terrible and unglistening things about the conservative movement, about Turning Point USA, about Donald J. Trump, about Charlie Kirk, and it was honestly really, really sad, but kind of gave us a new step on how to understand the conservative movement. And then it was time. Turning Point USA had their opening statements. They had some lights. The strobing of the lights were insane. Like if you had any conditions, you could not have been in this event. The lights turned off, and then we had started with the eagle sound. An eagle came and emerged from the sides of the walls and started to caw, and then we had speaker number 1 come on, which you guys will see in just a moment. There was a lot of talk and preparation, and there was so much that went into this event, and this is the guy who did it. Charlie Kirk started off AmFest 2024 with a big bang. Guys, look what I just found. Then we get to Washington, D.C. and over here, probably one of the most iconic photos in history is Bobby Kennedy and Donald Trump, and probably, like I said, one of the most iconic things to ever happen to America. This is when Donald Trump gave a speech at a Turning Point Action event here in Arizona, actually, and Bobby Kennedy came and he fully endorsed Donald J. Trump for the presidency, and that is probably one of the leading causes on why Donald Trump won this election, and Bobby Kennedy was a big part of that. So the Republican Party got the endorsements of Bobby Kennedy Jr. and, of course, Tulsi Gabbard, while the Democrats got Liz Cheney and the warmongers of this generation. So thank goodness we got Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and, of course, Tulsi Gabbard.
Truly something that's epic. I'm looking forward to seeing it. We have to become unafraid. No matter who you are, you can be a part of this movement. Despite the overwhelming majority of the mainstream media and big tech going against my father, the American people spoke, and they spoke loudly.
Thank you all for having me. We're living through one of those clarifying moments. The last month really has changed the way I think about a lot of things. God is among us. I think even people who don't believe in God are beginning to think, well, maybe there's something to this. What you're seeing now is the return of the country you grew up in. Masculinity is still an indispensable thing, but you still need a brave man in charge, because it's a rough world and unexpected things happen. The vibe is so strong right now, and it's the return of freedom. The spell is fake. And it had been 30 years since anyone did that. And we all kind of played along with it.
Alright guys, day one of AmFest is officially over. Charlie Kirk came out at the very end. He delivered some last minute words. Tucker Carlson was speaking. And of course, day one is now officially over. Now we wait for tomorrow, day two. Everything starts at 8 o'clock. Media Row opens at 8:30. So we'll be able to go down there and see some of the news outlets doing some things. And then that vlog will be tomorrow. And it'll be uploaded tomorrow. So, yeah, I'm super excited for tomorrow. It's gonna be great. I know it's gonna be great. I know you're gonna hear my voiceover a lot in this video. That's just because my microphone had died, so I had to change it out with a different microphone. So I had to actually run back to my hotel and grab a different microphone so I could link it up to my camera. But it's back on, and I'll be prepared for tomorrow for sure. So thank you guys for coming to the video. Yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow for day two of AmFest. Peace.